Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for a quick flip through of my latest completed journal. It is a 9 by 12 envelope, white actually, and I have a napkin decoupaged on the front and back, and I tried a little of the, I don't know what this is called, but texture paste. I'm still trying all kinds of new techniques, and that was one. I like it. The closure is a Tim Holtz hitch post with a ribbon wrapped around it. I really like this kind of closure. It's very simple and inexpensive, and it can easily be adjusted if it gets really fat. You can make it longer. So inside, this is actually, this envelope here, this clear envelope, is made from the liner of a cereal box. And I love using things that are ordinarily discarded, so I got a kick out of this. And so far it seems to be holding up pretty well. The inside is a mixture of just papers I had on hand and a fair amount of vintage ephemera that I really love. It's always important to me to have a lot of writing space because I do actually use these journals for daily writing, but I also like to keep each page interesting and have something interesting to look at. So a variety of papers that I had on hand, and a lot of them are coffee dyed like this. A little bit of stamping there and there. And some tucks. It's got a little stenciling on the inside, and again some vintage ephemera. Most of my ephemera comes from Tsunami Rose or freebies on the internet. Some more stenciling and a little border edge. All the ephemeras you can write on the back. This is a pocket made from a book page with a technique that I learned from Patricia Viramontes. She has wonderful ideas, and just some additional ephemera and journaling cards. This is, I use this in almost every one of my journals. It is stationery made from a friend of mine. Got some tuck spots. This is kind of like a bookmark. Belly band here. If I printed the ephemera out on plain paper, then I usually back it or sew it onto coffee stained paper in the back. There's a little tuck with some ephemera and a little tiny booklet. When I'm journaling, I do use all the bits that are writable. And if I come to something rather small, a little bit of ephemera or a small journaling card or something, I usually use that as a reminder for gratitude. So I write my gratitude lists on those. A little tuck spot there. This is just a scrapbook, a heavy scrapbook paper that I just cut out and use as a journaling card. Another Patricia Viramontes idea, again a book page, multiple tuck spots, and then here's a piece of Kool-Aid dyed paper for extra writing. center of the first signature with little butterflies cut out from that same scrapbook paper that I used before. There's a bit of ephemera with a little card tucked inside, and then another one behind it. This was sent to me in a bit of Happy Mail, which was wonderful. Whoop. This is an envelope, another butterfly journaling card inside, and a tuck spot on the other side. There's another little booklet, quite a few pages in that one, and then this flips up as well. A little tuck spot there and there. Another Patricia Viramonte's idea. Is an envelope again made from a book page, and I've got a little bit of ephemera on the inside, and a little sort of layered card with just some ephemera that came with a paper pack. Sometimes I try new techniques, and I'm not sure what to do with them. I don't have a particular place in mind when I am practicing with these things, but then they're just sort of laying on my desk, and then when I'm working on a journal, I'll add them to the journal, and that's exactly what I did in this journal. So this was, I think, my first attempt at a sort of a library style card, or rather envelope. I get so many ideas from the people at Junk Journal Junkies, and I'm so appreciative of all of them. I'm not sure how many pages there are in this, but it should be good for a few months. So thank you very much for joining me.